Okay, stuff is happening. Things are going on. I don't know if I actually get to see like a preview of what I'm doing, but if oh yeah, no, stuff is actually happening there. Okay. And what happens if I do this? It shows me. Okay, I think we have this. We might have finally figured this out. I still need to figure out better ways of doing things. Which way do I go to get out of here? Is it this way? Oh, those are more blazes. Let's not die again. Oh. I swear, it's such a ouch. It's such a pain to figure this stuff out sometimes. All right, let's get a little more bread. And I'm definitely lost. Oh no, this I remember. The glowstone I remember. So we got to be somewhere around here. We have a thing to remind me where I'm going. Ouch. I do have, whoa. All right, I do have the blaze rods. I do have nether wart, and I do have soul sand. Perfect. Let's get out of here. Oh God. Ow. All right, we gotta take care of these gas. Ouch. Not like this. Not like this. Back into the fortress. I don't have enough health. Oh, this is going lovely already, isn't it? Floaty marshmallows. These are not the happy ones. Hello? Quick, they're distracted. I love that all the fire from the gas went right where I need to go. And they even broke my torches. Those jerks. That'll be enough. Here we go. Here we go. There's one. I'm not getting that. And for the next trick... Nope, it moved. Who dat? Well, I'm out of things now. Mr. Spicer subscribing to the channel for 12 months. Thank you so much, Spicy. I must get rid of this gas, but I'm kind of afraid to do it here because not a lot of space below me. There we go. Oh, I could have used my salmon to do it. Well, we've already done it once before. Maybe we'll... No, that one's too far away. I don't think I can hit this one. How do I get out of here now? Is it this way? Oh, God, I hate this way. Oh, geez. Yeah, be careful, dude. Let's just get out of here. We're probably gonna have to deal with that gas when we get closer. See? They're just causing all sorts of problems. I'm ignoring this. I just want to get out of here. All right. I've actually been really looking forward to playing Minecraft and wanting to come back and do this since last stream, but I'm like, no. I don't want to be making a lot of progress and things off stream. I want to make sure that I keep this as primarily a stream world. once I, you know, need to sit down and grind stuff, like if I have to go and collect a bunch of resources and things, like I don't mind hopping on and doing that, but if I have to do like any major adventuring or anything like that, then I definitely want to keep that on stream. I think Spicy, you were even talking about this earlier in your stream today. That is like such a quiet portal sound. I feel like Minecraft's just quiet to me today. All right, we're back on. Let's double check our spoils, make sure that we got everything. Didn't leave anything behind here. Let's put this chest. Let's just put it on top there. Okay, so we got some arbor trims, another diamond. What's the, oh, we got some red mushrooms and brown mushrooms. That gives us food that we haven't had access to. We got our nether wart stuff for potion brewing and only 4 blaze rods, but that's enough to get started for now. And then, anything else that's really special in here? Not really. Oh my God, it's about time, Daniels. Welcome in, GPS. It's hard. It is. It really is sometimes, which, like, this is also probably not going to be a super long world. Like, I'm debating how much I'm really going to do after I get to the end and beat the dragon. And that's fine with me. Like, I started this world mostly because I just wanted to kill some time until I was ready to do a long-term world. Where'd I put my bread? Did I eat all my bread or? Oh no, there it is. Okay. Ew, mushrooms, I know. All right, so we have a crop room here. Our potatoes are doing well. Our pumpkins have all grown. We need more melons. And this is our carrot and beetroot room. And we'll keep being that until I can fill it all up with carrots, and then I don't know what I'll do with the beetroots after that. Forever worlds seem to be the new trend. Yeah, and like, I am not a fan of forever worlds, which is it feels kind of weird for me to say, considering, you know, my whole Twitch career started by trying to do a forever server. But from my experiences, forever worlds are never forever. Well, I shouldn't say never, but for most people, they are not forever. If you can do a forever world and stay in it forever, and power to you. I can't. And I think a lot of people can't, especially like when more and more and more Minecraft updates come out, and they're going to be adding things that you have to go to a specific biome for. So like, imagine being in a forever world right now and the Nether update never happened, and suddenly the Nether update is dropped. How far would you have to go in the Nether to find that? Or the new Cave and Cliffs biome. You're in a forever world and, you know? Hey, what's going on up here? What's this? I don't know what's happening. I think that's fine. So, but yeah, it is what it is. I'm not poo-pooing on anyone that does a forever world or says they're going to do it, but I fully expect that a lot of these people saying, oh, it's my forever world, are going to, in like a year or two, not play in that world. I love how I finished saying that sentence. In-game thunder happens. Like, there are people that are fantastic at doing forever worlds. Like Mog Swap, I think, is one of them. They've been doing their forever flat world. So, yeah. All right. I need to do potion brewing. I don't know where to do that. I'm debating if I want to dig out another area to plant and farm netherwort, which might not be a bad idea if I just keep going back this way, because then I can have an entire section of carrots and an entire section of beetroot, which I wasn't planning on doing, but maybe that's the play. I'm gonna cheat a little here. We have like a lot of space to go back. Yeah, we can fit in another section here easily, and then we might have to build out here a little bit, but that's fine, because maybe we can have a back entrance into our base too. So let's dig out some space, and then I think this is actually going to become the potion room. That was originally going to be the bedroom, but we'll make that the potion room now. Reminds you of your gardens. The loo? What? And let's break this out. And dig out this. Do I have any stairs already made up? I do. Those appear to be the only ones. This one's too chill. That doesn't properly connect the way I want. That does. That works. Okay, cool. I can do that. I can do that. That's all water sources. And now we come back and we do that. Cool. So whenever I need water for potion brewing, it's right back there. And it should all be water sources. Yeah. That won't break. Cool. Crops are like this, underground rooms like a maze. Hey, that's how I have to do it here. That's part of the challenge of this world. That means I'm going to need more dirt too. Oh, I probably have enough dirt. I don't have enough soul sand. That's fine. We could do half soul sand and half maybe sugar cane in that room. Maybe that's what we'll do. Okay. Let's grab this and that. Need a little more of this. Grab those blocks just in case I need them. Oh, you know what? I don't need these blocks. Grab the nether wart. A derpy one and a pumpkin head one too. That's going to be really hard to get in this world. I don't know how that's going to be possible, because I can't go back onto the surface of the world. So the only way I could do it would be, let's go up to the surface for a moment here. Just look around with distant horizons. Is I would have to get Maybe over there? Looks like this fog that's falling with the rain. Or like over there where the mountains are. And go up into the caves. And try to get snow that way without breaking the surface or without leaving the caves. And I don't know how I would do that. But this is a temporary world. This isn't going to be like a forever world. I'm not even sure if I would say that this is going to be a long-term world. And then potion brewing. Surprised I only have 4 blaze rods. I cannot leave the underground. Potion? No, potion. That is the challenge. Oh, not potion, brewing. It's called a brewing stand, Bowtie. And I can use any sort of stone block. Okay. We'll use cobblestone. And we're going to use polished deep slate to store on. All right, let's do a little bit of assorted recording here. I'm just doing some chores. No need to talk, but we're gonna talk. I don't need any commentary here. This is just like the silent bits of a video. And we can get rid of this, and that, and this, and that, and this. We're even gonna get rid of all the sugarcane. Get an iron hoe. Very intense fielding here with our wheat field indoors, underground, so focused. Gotta make sure I don't break the wrong one. There we go. That's all good. Got lots of potatoes here. I think the potatoes are all ready. Nope, that didn't work. Stupid poisonous potatoes. But yeah, so the next world I play in Stars, I'll be able to leave the underground. But this world is just a challenge for me to stay underground the entire time. The only time I was allowed to be up top was the first day. Oh, that sucks for melons. Yeah, but I am debating that once I get to the end and beat the dragon, maybe at that point, if I decide to continue playing in the world, because that is what I said is my win condition, is to get to the end and beat the dragon. If I decide to keep playing at that point, then maybe I will allow myself to go back up to the overworld. There we go. Yeah, so we go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, if I did that right. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. One, two, three, 4. Oh, that's very nice of you. You hear it, Coey? Two, 3, and 4. That works. Got that all figured out. And 1, 2, 3. That works. Nope. I don't know how to count. Gotta go back to school. The joys of summer, right? All right, well, let's just see. How does that work here? Okay. We'll just do that. But see, that's the best way to handle it, is don't react negatively when people come in trying to be like that. 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so that chime means it is time for the first break of our stream. So we're going to go ahead and pause here in a moment, and then that'll be the time to get up, stretch, move around, take drinks, snacks, bathroom breaks, all that good stuff. Yeah, so go do that. There'll be some ads playing here if you're on Twitch, and I'll see you in about 3 minutes while I go stretch my back. Exactly, just ignore them and let the mod or streamer take care of their problem. That goes for the streamer too. Less you react, the less they'll have any want to do anything and continue engaging with you. All right, I'll see y'all shortly.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
All right, we are back. Nah, no one's ruined anything. I was recording that entire time. I forgot to stop the recording for break. Oh well. Let's continue getting this mined out. But wiggle butts, everyone. Welcome back. Two, three, four. Nope. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, right here. You miss your pickle. I'm sorry. Do I have to get a pickle emote now or something? It'll never be as good as the thick pickle, though. I can't compete with that. Yes, please. I don't know when that'll happen. I'm so far off from like doing anything with emotes again. I'm not sure what I want to do in the future with emotes because I'm still annoyed at what happened with my last artist. You know, it took me a while to find someone that had the right style that I liked, that I wanted to work with. And, well, then they never finished the last job I hired them for and took my money. And I get it. They had their reasons, and I understand those reasons, but they really should have, either finished the job or refunded the money. Even if it was at least a partial refund, because the job was like essentially half done, I would say. But none of that happened, and then they didn't even have the courtesy to tell me what was going on. I had to follow up multiple times via email just to see it finally announced on their Twitter. And I feel bad because, yeah, they had life circumstances going on. They needed the time off, which is understandable. But it's not the way you go about it. And should they ever come back, they are not someone I would ever recommend people to go to again. So hopefully they stay out of the business. I think I've even gone as far as to remove them from being credited on my emotes. I don't think I have them credited anymore. All right, so that's one room done. This is going to be, I guess, the beat room. One, two, three. That should be 4. And if we go into this room and break through here. Yep. Knew it was going to happen. I should just be able to mine forward until a hole opens up on my right. And then I know I've met up with the other path. There it is. And that's the center. Yep. I would like to get new emotes or redo emotes or whatever. So I know I have a ton of spots open for animated emotes. Oh, that's not cutting into this area too bad. But I just can't justify spending the money to get them. The stream is not performing well enough to do those sort of things right now. You know, hopefully we'll get back up to that and I can start doing those things again. But for now, this is where we're at. So like, as nice as my emotes are, I do get unhappy seeing them after what happened. I've been tempted to take up pen again and see if I can brush off the cobwebs and try drawing on my own again like I used to. At least I know I won't let myself down. Perfect. I guess we'll fill this in for now with some cobble, and this issue's still happening. Yeah, we'll just fully fill that in. I don't want like baby zombies getting in here or something. You know, and my emotes are also from the time where I was streaming where I was just unhappy. So I guess maybe they also bring back unpleasant memories from that time too. Pets. I mean, we can get pets. I'm just not ready for pets. We already got some. Nope, I think my inventory's too full. I gotta go put stuff away. Clock, 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 clock. Hey, Benjamin. Never get to catch you live. Well, this is my first time at hopefully working in a long time. Oh, I've been trying to get it to work on here for a while, and it hasn't, because I normally only stream on Twitch, where works fine, but I want to get into multi-streaming, and I'm trying it out over here and looking to come back into doing more YouTube stuff, so welcome in. And to those of you in Twitch, that's me just welcoming someone in on the other platform, which I can't say because Twitch has stupid rules. Even though I've accidentally said it several times already today. Yeah, welcome in. This is the it's a challenge world that I set up and created. And I call it the troll hole because we spawn into a giant hole when you enter this world. And I'm doing it like the old 404 challenge, where you had one day on the surface, and after that you got to spend the rest of your time underground, and you got to survive off of whatever you got from the surface. All right, that's all good. Put some of that away. That away. What else do we need over there? That hoe is about dead. And I had a stone hoe, but I think that one's also been used up. Yeah, we'll just have to make another one. Shh. I just don't like that. No, I don't. But yeah, if we continue to do the streams on the other service, which shall not be named because Twitch is dumb, I'll have to probably put chat on screen again. Although I can only put up Twitch chat because Twitch is dumb. And they have stupid rules. Even though plenty of people do it, plenty of people break the rules and nothing ever happens to them. I don't care to take that chance. All right. So this is going to be our beetroot room. And then this room over here, we're going to do sugarcane. Gotta pick up these blocks. We'll do sugarcane and the nether wart. Share your VODs until you listen to them during your commute. They should be public once the stream is done. I hope. Well, we'll see. I've been having a lot of technical problems. So I'll have to go back and double check all that after stream. There we go. Are you not supposed to say that you're not supposed to do anything that will encourage people to leave Twitch to go watch you on another platform? That's basically what it is. So you can probably actually say the other platform, but you just can't do anything to encourage people to go to the other platform. And then you're also not supposed to have a superior experience on any other platform if you're streaming on Twitch. So they just have all sorts of stupid rules. Because like the other platform, you can stream at a higher quality there than Twitch allows. So in order to stream on the other platform, you literally have to make your stream look worse. Yeah, anytime I do a stream on Twitch, the VODs will also be up after the stream is done on YouTube, which I can promote and I can say, because that's not telling anyone to leave the stream and check another platform. That's telling you where to go after the stream is done to catch the content. So like you can promote it in that sense. But for some reason my button's not working, so yeah, most people do, Spicy. You're probably fine. I gotta restart my deck now. They are a bit more strict about it with their partners. Twitch partners are much more likely to get into trouble. Okay, so this is where the nether wart will all go. And we still have plenty left over for brewing. Okay, if we want to make this area... Oh, I need more dirt. Yeah, the Twitch multi-streaming rules are stupid. That's my feedback, and I'm sticking to it. I'm debating how long or what else I want to do in this episode that we're recording. How do I really want to do the water situation here? I mean, I guess I can just do this. I'll do an every other block sort of situation. So it'll allow us to get a little bit more in here. Oh, I was so close to having the perfect amount. I need 2 more pieces of dirt. Why is this still not working? Hello? There we are. I am now lost. I got twisted, turned upside down and around. Let's take that. Those big fat monkey balls. Am I allowed to say that on the other platform? I don't know. Not marketed towards kids, so I think it's allowed. All right. Anything else I can put away? It's about as good as we can do right now. Up all that in there. Yeah, there's just all sorts of restrictions and things you got to worry about. But it's fine. All right, that's okay. And I need 1 more piece of dirt, which... No, I needed 2 more pieces of dirt. Which still we can get up top up here. I don't like taking it out from that space, though. Is there another easy to get dirt? I'm lazy. I don't feel like going around looking for it. We're just going to take this. Maybe that'll become a window or something in the future. Yeah, we can start going up. There's like a little bit of lag issue every once in a while. Not a memory leak. I don't know what it is. I know what I'll do. Get that recording a bit more again, just so I can... fill all this in, a little ASMR water filling. Oh yeah, but Spicy, you're asking like, oh, if you're really not supposed to do that. Nutty put out a video not too long ago where he actually got a 24-hour ban. If you're familiar with Nutty, for doing a little too much that was directing people to another streaming service. That's because he was developing something and he just literally all he really wanted was for people to go onto the other service and verify something was working. It wasn't even, hey, don't do stuff on YouTube, go do this other, or Twitch and go to this other platform. It was just, no, it was just, hey, I'm developing this thing and someone just go and check. That was basically it. And he got a 24-hour ban. Yep. Twitch is no joke. They're stupid like that. Thankfully, being critical of Twitch is not a violation of their terms of service, so I can trash talk them all I want. Yeah, but God forbid, like another service that I'm streaming on introduces an awesome new feature. Can't use it because it ends up being a better experience on that platform. It's real dumb. Maybe they fix stuff and things. Maybe someday. But I'm not holding my breath. All right, that should be enough of my chores. Got our brewing room set up. So now the next issue that I have is I don't have a lot of sand. I have 5 pieces of sand. And I don't really have a good way of getting more sand. So if I want to make potions to cure these villagers, I mean, technically I have enough sand that I can smelt stuff. But we need more. Yeah, I forgot about the guy in there. Yeah, I don't want to be purple. I like the color purple and all, but not so much. I'm glad multi-streaming is working tonight and that I guess I finally figured it out. I'm not using Stream Elements Live to do it because it just wasn't working. It kept causing problems and having issues. I'm using Atrium or Atium, Adium, something like that. It's the solution developed by Harris Heller. For those of you that know who Harris Heller is. Oh. Okay, that's about really all we can get without going up there. And that's a little maybe too close to the surface for me to feel comfortable doing that. So that's basically all of our sand. We're up to 17. I don't know how else to get sand because it's not a renewable resource. Whoops. Oh god, the water broke my fall. Where did I have more? Did I use up all my coal and all my charcoal? I guess I did. I'm skipping this song. It's a little too much for me right now. I'll to get more organized. Well, I guess we'll just chop down some trees And use that to make charcoal. I could have swore I had coal somewhere. Because we took on wither skeletons in the Nether. So we should definitely have coal. Oh well. All right. So yeah, I still have a bunch more to edit on the first episode, but we're almost done with that one. I got it down to about 26 minutes. I want to cut that down probably another 5 to 8 minutes for me to feel comfortable. Gotta get rid of this dude. There we go. Did you lose it when you died? It's possible. That's a good point. Oh, I think I know what I did. I used it to craft more torches so that I can save inventory space. That's what I did. All right. So 1 log will give you 1 piece of charcoal. I don't know how much fuel it needs. I'll put 2 planks in there and see how much we get back. Not that much. Okay, we'll just do that. Down here, I'll put in 1 piece of charcoal to make some glass. Oh, I had logs in here already. I didn't have to chop down the trees. Oh well, it's fine. I do need to go back and replant. Any saplings here? There we go. Collection system is working perfectly. I do eventually want to redo this. I think I'm probably going to turn it into a platform. Make it a bit flatter so you're not dealing with fighting the upward current. And then I can better space things out and put more trees in and all that stuff. Yeah, it doesn't work. But I could put in a tree right there. Wow. All right, so that's going, that's doing its thing. Got the glass. Let's make glass bottles. I do a little bit of recording here. Go here to our water wall. I don't remember how to make these potions. I don't remember how to do this. Because you have to they have to become splash potions. So they're splash potions of weakness. I think I need a fermented spider eye. I thought I had a mod installed that would give me more recipes that would show me everything here, but I must have not added that when I updated. I think you need a fermented spider eye. Where's all the recipes? Just give me the splash potion of weakness game. Where's... All right, the wiki's being very not helpful right now. Like, seriously, why not just put the recipes here? Why are the recipes not on the wiki? All right, we'll just look at the potion chart that I always use every time. I should just have bookmark. Okay, that's too small to see. That doesn't help. Where's like the full-size one? There we go. All right, so for a potion of weakness, you just go from a water bottle, which we have here, and then you have to add in a fermented spider eye. Fermented spider eye, you need... I think it's a brown mushroom. Gonna need that to make them splash potions. Uh-oh. I haven't kept any of the spider eyes. I can't believe I haven't done that. Hey, GPS. Ribderundikunder. Did I say that right? I think I got that right finally. I'm so close to getting y'all taken care of. All right, so we have enough gold ingots to make the apples. We already got one apple. I'm gonna need 2 more. Oh, that's golden carrots that are made that way. All right, we'll just make 1 apple for now. You know what we gotta do? I gotta remember how to get back there, but we don't have any spider eyes, despite all the spiders we killed last time, to make the fermented spider eye to make a weakness potion. I don't remember. I think it was this way. So we gotta run back to where, unless we just happen to randomly see a spider. Like right there. Oh, perfect. We got 2 of them. One of them has got to drop it. That one's even enchanted with something. All right, that one just gave me string and string. No bad words in chat, GPS. Made you put your mod pants on. Ew, pants. This is not the right way. Is it up this way? How was the rest of your stream today, Spicy? I don't remember when I dipped out. But I was busy with stuff and things. Okay, yeah. This is where we did all the... Oh, there's a diamond area that I want to check. Is it this section? No. That's where... Okay. I was editing the last video and there's a spot where I think I may have missed a diamond. It didn't die. It was good. That's the important thing. Ooh, slime chunk right there. We just saw that spawn in right here. Okay, if we know not the hitboxes, if we know this area roughly was the spot, the slime chunk. Can't really go enough that way. It's probably this section. We'll just get it marked out. I don't have to mark it fully, but just enough so I know what to look at for whenever the time comes that I want to mess around with slime farming. There. So yeah, let's get rid of that. We got a slime chunk right there. That might actually be underneath where the other slime chunk was that we noticed. So that might be the same spot. This is the zombie spawner. That doesn't help us. This is where we really had a hard time. There's diamonds somewhere around here. And it was such a pain just trying to get up here and check this area where we ended up finding our geode, and we found a spider spawner up there. I doubt the geode has respawned. Whoa. Okay. That has grown a lot faster than I expected. Nice. Okay, so then up here we have our spider spawner. Which means we're gonna have to get a little bit dangerous. The words of Darkwing Duck. Let's get dangerous. All I need, okay. That's really all I probably need is just the one spider eye. But let's get more just in case. Hello? Just throw down the torch so more don't spawn, okay. I keep thinking about the conversation that we were having in your stream the other day, Spicy, where it was me, you, and GPS just talking about a slow server experience. Not GPS, droid, rather. I still see GPS's name in chat, and for some reason my head just thought GPS instead of droid. Yeah, just talking about like that slow moving early game server stuff and not having people like rush to the end and to get up all the crazy farms and oop, okay. This is why I keep putting down the torches, because I don't want to get swarmed with a bunch of spiders and then have to take them out, and then before I finish another batch spawns. Like, I think if I ever do start another Minecraft server or join another Minecraft server, that would very much be the way I'd want to do things. Slow moving server that takes a lot of time to get to where you want to be. Doesn't rush all the end game stuff. You don't have everything day one. It really is like my ideal Minecraft experience now, because when I think about other servers that I've played on and other things that I've done, this isn't to trash any server I've been part of or any of the people I've played with before, because it's not like this was a rule set up or what was established on those servers. Like, no, I was on a content creator server. If you're doing content creation, you typically need to do the end game stuff and get there quickly, and that very much is the style and what was expected at those times, but like it did feel very much like having to keep up with the Joneses, needing to make insane progress super quick. And, you know, I was playing with some people that would do this full time. And me being a full time, you know, office worker, I just couldn't keep up. And then there was like so much other stuff too. But okay, I'm gonna say 5 is enough for now. Yeah, it doesn't feel fun to me to rush it. Are we going the right way? Yeah, we're going the right way. There was a point in time where that's what I liked, and that's what I wanted to do. So I just wanted to have the elytra and fly around, but you know, part of me learning to slow down and wanting to play the game slower was from being on that server. From playing on Legacy. Because there was one of the Minecraft devs that played on it was Olraf, and I really liked his explanation and approach to things, and enjoying the progress, enjoying the journey, and all that stuff. And it really stuck with me after that, like how to make the game more immersive, and the idea of not relying on coordinates to navigate and get around the world, but instead using what's already in the game and finding different ways of doing things. Okay, I can stop recording that. You can understand the diamond tools and stuff to make it easier to get materials, but slow down and make great builds, explore, and have fun. Yeah. All right, where do I want to go next? I wanted to go down. Like, the only reason I'm on diamond tools right now in this world is just because of the difficulty it would take to set up an iron farm and use iron tools. Where was it? I thought it was in here. Otherwise, I would have stayed with iron a bit longer in this world. Is it back here? Man, I don't remember where these diamonds were now. I have to go back and look at the video. I think it was this spot. It may have been that spot. Okay. My curiosity has been satisfied. I did not miss diamonds. It was just a part of... Ouch! It was just a particle. Ouch! Apparently that skeleton really does not like me saying particle effect. Torches? Where'd she go? There you are. This is an area that I wanted to light up last time, but never got around to it. And there we go. We got another spider eye. No, this is a danger area. Does this connect to anything we've been to? Or is it just a cramped little hole? Just a cramped little hole. All right. My curiosity has been satisfied completely now. Unless... I do miss the days of caving where you'd go down to diamond level and then you would come across these big lava lakes and you'd have to figure out a way across them, or these underground ravines with lava at the bottom, and then, you know, you're constantly dropping your water buckets. Like, the new caves are really cool to have stuff like this. Oh, but I get so nostalgic for the old way of doing things sometimes. So it really was a feeling that you just can't recreate in modern Minecraft. And part of me has been tempted to go and do an old version of Minecraft challenge run. Go back and experience some of that nostalgia again. And that's taking nothing away from modern Minecraft. It's just a different game. They're almost like two different games now. Hey, Ghost Art, welcome in. Hi. Oh, that's a creeper. You know what? You can just stay over there. I don't feel like messing with you. I've dealt with enough creepers last time. This way? Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna have to deal with this creeper. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Welcome in. Hug the creeper. I hugged the creeper with my sword. It was a very... Ouch. Ouch. It was a very sharp hug. Oh, we got Taylor coming with a raid. Welcome in, my puppy. Taylor. My tongue does not want to say the word Taylor. Taylor. Ugh. Oh, I just recently watched Stargate Atlantis. I went through and I did a rewatch of it, so I always like seeing Taylor's names. It makes me think of Stargate Atlantis. But welcome in. How was your stream? What were you working on today in the wonderful world of Minecraft? Coming in with that puppy raid. We come to chew on your shoes. Well, don't let my dog learn that kind of habit from you. Go pet the warden. I haven't even found a deep dark in this world yet. We'll find one eventually. Yeah, what were you up to in Minecraft today, Taylor? I wish I remember what I was doing. Did that not work? Why did that not work, Spicy? That should have worked. We built a custom tree and some terraforming. Nice. Oh, there it is. And the game part of that is not working. There's also the new command, Spicy, if you're not aware of it. You do slash shout out. And then I don't know if that worked. It's not showing me it worked. Whatever. I'm pretty sure it worked. I just have the wrong chat pulled up because I'm doing multi-streaming today. Nice. What kind of custom tree did you make? All right, need to make a little bit of sugar. Record some of this here. We got our spider eye going. A nice birch tree. I just watched a video by someone going over their process for making custom birch trees. They did a birch tree. They did some type of spruce tree. I forget what the third type of tree was that they did. But I enjoyed watching that and seeing how it came out. I don't think we need to make it longer. I'm gonna do it anyways, just to be safe. I believe it's redstone that makes it longer. Like, you can do redstone to make it longer, and then you can put in the splash part, I think. I forget. I haven't done this in so long. Hopefully I didn't just waste materials. Yeah, what was the video that I watched recently? I want to get back into custom trees. It's like when I go back and I look at my old custom trees, like, they weren't bad, but they definitely could have been improved. Like, Xantix, that was the name of the channel. Like, I watched that video and I saw how they made things, and then I went out for a walk. I was walking my dog and I'm like, oh, I kind of understand why they did this and why they did that. And I started looking at the birch trees in my area. So I've also been looking into, I like having a physical book when I'm looking for references and things now. So I've been looking into trying to find a decent book of like trees and things. You know what? We'll do all 3 villagers. Why not? All right. Not accidentally throw the potion right there. Ouch. And now we need to wait for this to happen. This will take a few minutes. All right, what else do we do while we wait for this to happen? Oh, I just accidentally chugged a little too much water and almost went down the wrong way. All right, so we're just gonna sit here. We're gonna have to wait for this whole thing to record. It's gonna be just a big long time of like, you know. But yeah, good to see you, Taylor. Oh yeah, so those of you that don't know what we're doing and are seeing this for the first time, I am calling this my troll hole challenge, which I'll use free cam here for a moment to explain. It's hopefully nothing. It would suck right now if this happened, but yeah, when you spawn into this world, you are dropped off. At least I was dropped off on, I think, this block right here. So I just loved the idea that you spawn into a giant hole in the ground, and the only way to get out, and you can punch your way out, but you have to jump down and take a water stream to get out. And when I came down here, there was a bunch of mobs and things, so it was a nice little dangerous start to the world. And then I took some of the rules from the old 404 challenge. If you're familiar with that, if you've been playing Minecraft a long time, you might know it. Where you have the first Minecraft day to gather whatever resources you can to survive, and then you have to get underground once it turns night. So we got some chickens down here. I was able to find a pumpkin. I got some wheatgrass. Got a shipwreck that had a potato and some moss in it. We went to a jungle to get bamboo. So yeah, we got a bunch of things to get started in here. And we've been surviving like that without returning it to the surface, except for, you know, when I died once or twice before I had a bed. But those, boop, straight back into the hole. So this was supposed to be more of just like a test run to see like how feasible this challenge is. And no, it's definitely doable. And you could completely adhere to the old 404 rules where you're not supposed to use torches. You're supposed to use, you can use redstone torches, lava, you can use a flint and steel to light things up, jack-o'-lanterns, basically anything but like a normal standard torch. And because we did get a pumpkin right by the start of spawn, we could follow that rule. And then part of that challenge is also to do it in hardcore, because that was done before hardcore was even a thing. Obviously, I'm not doing that because I just want to chill and have fun. One of the rules that I'm definitely ignoring, because my win condition is different, is no nether. So I am allowing the nether. And that's because my intention in this world is not to survive X amount of time or whatever. It's to get to the end and beat the dragon. So you have to go to the end to get blaze rods, to make blaze powder, to make eyes of ender, to get to the stronghold, to activate the portal to get into the end. So nether is allowed in my run, but otherwise the rules can be done exactly the same. And that chime, it does mean it is time for us to take a break here on stream. So I do have back issues, so it's good for me to get up every hour, move around, stretch my back out. You should do the same. Even if you don't have a bad back, it's still good to do, to get up and stretch and move around, get the blood moving. So it's also a good time to get drinks, snacks, bathroom, whatever you got to do, take care of yourself, something else, or someone else. This is the time to do it. Be gone for about 3 minutes. Some ads will play, so all the more reason to get up and do what you need to do. Not going to miss anything because I will not return until I know the ads are done. So let's go ahead and switch to BRB. Oh, literally? You gotta be kidding me. I hit stop recording because I was going to pause the game, and the first zombie changed. There's a second one. I don't know if I got that first one or not, but there we go. All right. Ads are starting. Let me actually pause the game for real now. I'll see you shortly. We're just going to let it record through the break. I don't care. Just my luck.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Okay. We're back. Wiggle butts, everyone. Just in time for the third doctor to change. Doctor, zombie to change. Okay. We have our villagers. We have Greg. We have Alexandria. And we have Christopher. Spelled without the H. I don't think I've ever seen Christopher spelled without the H in the second position. Okay. I guess I need to figure out where I'm going to put these guys. Because I did not think about that. Hey, Breezy. Come to chew on my shoes. Just don't chew on my running shoes. I need those for running. Welcome in, Breezy. Yeah, I didn't think about where I'm putting these villagers. I don't think I want them inside my hole. We're gonna give them their own hole, I think. They can go live over here. Yes, I realize how that sounds. Do that. And this can be their space in here. Maybe we'll make this a 5x5. Nope. We'll figure out that hole in a moment. That's a 4. That's a 5. I gotta go back a little bit more. One of the things I was debating with this challenge, and if I ever decide to do it again, is I might want to put limitations on villagers. Because villager trading can be super strong. And I might still decide to do it in this run. So my thought is librarians maybe shouldn't be used, or you can only use librarians to get enchantments that you can't get from an enchanting table. So I don't know. I'm up in the air about that. Okay. We got that all filled in. This is doing fine. Make sure that this is all done just so. Make sure it's all lit up. I don't need anything getting in there and killing the villagers I've worked so hard to get. And do I have, I don't think I've done any trapdoors. Oh no, I do have, no, I've used all my trapdoors. Okay. Let's do this. Got 2 trapdoors. That'll be good. And how much string do I have? That's 2 beds. I need to be able to make more beds. Okay, for the time being, one of them is going to get my bed. I'm going to want it back, though. And Oh wait, we have to do one other thing before I place down this bed. Make sure the villagers can just have this bed. We need that. We need red dye. And then pink dye. As we said, I promised whenever we got villagers, they would get pink beds. All right, let's get F3B on, and let's make sure we do not hit Greg. Good job, Greg. Oh, and it's even nighttime. Fantastic. Go that way. Very good. Enderbutt. We're gonna have to see about trying to recapture him. Oh, we'll worry about that in a moment. Right now, the villagers are a bit more important to get. Good. They're all in there and they're nice and safe. I think I know how I'm going to get this guy back into a boat. Preferably this boat. Hello? Oh, great. Where did he go? We may have lost our Enderman friend. I'm gonna pause the music so I can actually hear properly. I think we lost our Enderman. I think he ran off and decided to no longer live with us. I tried. Oh, no, 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 no. He's back. I punch him into the boat. There we go. Woo! We got him back. Not how I thought this was going to happen. Oh! My heart's jumping a little bit there. Just a little bit. All right. Now, oh, okay. Well, how else was I going to get him into the boat? Jeez. He's back to being angry. That was a little bit of fun, though. All right. And over here we have our villagers. Very nice. And I'm pretty sure we don't have any other wool or string, right? Cake. Well, we need to make cake for the Enderman. Maybe that'll calm him down. I'm skipping this song. It's too quiet. I can't hear it. All right, let's put away some of these blocks I don't need. Man. Yours calmed down once he gave it cake? Okay. You can try that. Oh. Until they got mad. I mean, mine has just always stayed mad. But I do need to go get more string for another bed. Just in case I die again. So I don't want to risk spawning back up top. So let's go kill some more spiders. Ouch. We have to make a better way around. There. I really thought he was gone. I really thought we lost him. Keep the eyeballs. The eyeballs? Wait, no, we're not going down there. What, the ender eyes? And we'll go into the nether when we need more of the eyeballs. So I think I want to get mending as an enchantment. And then from there, I don't know if I'm going to keep rolling and breeding villagers up to get all the enchantments. Oh, for the potions. Yeah. Good call. Good reminder. Yeah, I might want to stick with using the enchanting table and only use villagers to get the mending enchantment. And nothing else. Nope. There we go. Some more footage of me killing spiders. Just need the wool for the beds. So right now I can't breed any more villagers. I have to be able to make more beds before I can breed villagers, and this is the only way I can do it. Is I have to come here, farm up spiders, and get lots of string. And I think if I'm going to have to do that, then I want to be able to get mending and put it on my stuff. So what trades do we want? So we know one of them has to be a mending villager. Other than that, probably farmers. I mean, I could try and go the Fletcher route, but I really don't get a lot of wood to make enough sticks to justify it. Yeah, see, the problem with this is it's just a slow spawner. You don't get a lot of them. So we'll be sitting here for a while trying to get everything that we need if I want to make a bunch more beds to breed up more villagers. What's the light level? Everything around here is 0. I mean, there's a little bit of space over there, but yeah, it's dark enough where I am. So it's a limited amount of spawning spaces. I'd have to expand this out one more on the long sides and then 2 more on these shorter sides. Actually, I think these are the long sides and that's the short side. But yeah, it's only what one of these torches over here is what's bringing in a little extra light, but it doesn't make too much of a difference. Spawners are just slow. Not just the floor, it's the air. Yeah. Well, the air up here is going to be even a lower light level because it's getting farther away from the torches. The light that you're seeing here is just from me having dynamic lights on. See? Now I can't tell what I'm doing. All right, so that's enough for me to have a bed, and I guess we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep doing this. I want to be able to get, aside from the 3 that I have now, another 6 pieces of wool, so I can put in 2 more villager beds and breed up 2 more villagers. So I think I'm gonna do. I think I'm going to do 2 farmers. I'll bring in a Fletcher, and then I don't know what the last one will be. So we'll get a mending villager, 2 farmers, a Fletcher, and then we'll see. We could go for a cleric. That would make it easier to get lapis, as well as more ender pearls. Yeah, this song's bothering me. So we're gonna need a total of 9 wool. We have 4. Okay. Yeah, it would help more if I just expanded the area so there were less failed spawn attempts. Give them more spaces to spawn. But I don't want to keep using up my diamond pick. The other thing is, if I start using an enchanting table to get everything else, I have to figure out a mob farm. And I don't know what would be a good way of getting XP down here. I don't want to do another roof farm. That's part of my personal rules for the challenge, is to not use the nether roof. Oh, ouch. You're right on me there. I mean, there's this spawner, there's the spider or the zombie spawner. The best way to probably get XP would be the blaze farm, because we have the dual blaze farm spawner. Yeah. I have, I think, basically the same setup that you have, Spicy. where I have that cross intersection and two of them have the spawners. All right, that's 2 beds. Barbecue bow tie. I can go for some barbecue. When we get some barbecue next weekend, not this weekend here, but. Dr. Forehead, need to get hardcore into Minecraft like you gentlemen. I mean, I'm not hardcore into it. Or just take all the torches out of the caves and bam, instant mob farm. I mean, yeah, but they're all in the places. It's more difficult. I think the blaze farm is probably going to be the best. But I do want to look into. So I know there's people doing farms with infested potions. Is it? Or maybe it's the potions of oozing. The doctor is in. So that can be an option. You have much to learn from the Minecraft Jedi. I mean, I am still... I guess maybe I can count as a Jedi Knight. Definitely not a Jedi Master. Gross? Who sounded gross? You do all the things in like the first day that I haven't done in Minecraft ever. Like what things? What are you talking about there? Because Spicy and I, we were just talking about how we like to go slower with Minecraft than most people. So we're not the ones that are doing all the things the first day. Potions of oozing. Oh. I haven't done anything with potions of oozing yet. They're newer. I don't know how they work. I don't know if it's the potion of oozing or if it's the infested potions or if it's both or whatever they're called. Okay. That gives us enough. Things I didn't even know you could do. I haven't done them yet. I've never done them. So much in this world, things you haven't even dreamt of. If I was going fast, the dragon would have been dead on day 10. I don't know what the fastest is that I ever took on the dragon. I mean, what day am I at right now? I'm on day 43. All right, we got what I wanted. You've never soloed the dragon before. You've never fought the Wither. I mean, that's not like day 1 stuff though. That's still like much later day stuff. Haven't done an underwater temple. Okay, I would say out of those 3 things, start with the underwater temple. They're not too bad. You just need to make sure you're prepared with a potion of water breathing, a couple of them probably, and some night vision potions. In 3 in-game days. It wasn't that many days for me. It was much longer than that. You like the turtle helmet? Turtle gang. Now, I don't usually get diamond as quickly as I have in this. Well, at least in my current state of play, I don't usually get diamond this quick, but ouch. For me this time, it was just easier to go for diamond than to keep sticking with iron. Usually don't upgrade my dirt hut until you get enchanted gear. Feels fancy when you have fancy things. It does. Okay. Oops. Oh, I can stop recording. I forgot I was still recording. Why? Okay. More pink. Still Minecraft noob is all. You switched for a while to Vintage Story. You also have a SevTech world going that is grindy. You know more than you think. Yeah. Wait, Forehead used to be named Malachi, right? Or was that someone else? Yeah. Did you not play a lot of Minecraft back in the day when you used to hang out before I took my stream break? Blue. Or do you just take it that casually when you play? Oh. Yeah, I know that struggle. Okay. We got a nice clean bed back. And Minecraft's one of the games that I can zone in on. But Minecraft is also the kind of game that I have to have something to do. Otherwise, I'll lose interest in it. A lot of projects and they require things, so I have projects to farm those things, and then I need something for something else. Yeah, that's how it goes. If you're having fun, you're doing it right. That is the most important part. Doesn't matter how you have your fun. There's something like... No, I don't know. In this area, I get lag spikes every once in a while. And I bet it's the chicken. There's probably like a ton of eggs in here. I need to do something about that. Go lurk and do some Sea of Thieves fishing. Listen, ooh, fishing. Are you going for the whatchamacallit? Legendary hunter stuff? I don't like doing this with a diamond sword in my hand. It got me scared there for a moment. Want to try and max it every month? Why is it not? Wasn't there a... Oh, it's Q. Or control and Q. There we go, just to get rid of all these eggs. Yeah, I've been working towards that. I haven't done anything in a while with the Legendary Hunter for Sea of Thieves. But I am 48.1% of the way there for Legendary Hunter. I got all my splash tails done. I have a spreadsheet, so I know what I'm doing. Yeah, my splash tails are all done. My plentifins are pretty good. I have a lot more work to do on it, but yeah. I'm into it. I'm down for a fishing night. If people ever get together a fishing. Yeah. Yeah, you can fish on safer seas now and you're on your server alone. Or you can even get a galleon and do it on safer seas. And then you have 4 people working towards it. And the fish you sell as a foursome counts towards everyone's progress. I am probably maxed out on guilds. I might have 1 guild I can open up. But yeah, I'm down for fishing nights. What was I working towards? Villagers. Like any night that I'm not streaming, I am potentially available for Sea of Thieves. So we have 3 of us here then that would do the fishing. We just need a 4th. Because farming, yeah. Fishing night with the boys and Sea of Thieves. There you go. What was I working on? I wanted to make a... Oh man, I just thought about how much work is going to go into getting a mending librarian, because I need to be able to go into a Crimson Forest and kill a hoglin to get leather to make books. How about that? How's this going back here? That is a challenge. Do I have gold? I do have gold. Oh yeah, piglins do. They will give you leather, won't they? All right, that's expanding. This one here is all good for now. I don't know how many more of these I need. Hey, King, welcome in. Okay, so that's a pumpkin seed. Apparently I missed putting a pumpkin seed there. These should be melon seeds. Wait, huh? That's pumpkin. I think I screwed something up here. Melon. Melon, melon, pumpkin. That should be melon. That should also be melon. Okay. That needs to go there. You started learning to code Java today, trying to make a mod for Minecraft. Nice. Maybe a cow will drop into you. Well, maybe a cow will magically appear. I don't think I'm going to be that lucky. Pumpkin. 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 Why is that pumpkin? That should be melon. I'm going to have to redo this whole room, aren't I? I screwed something up here. Melon, 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 melon. That should be pumpkin, 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 pumpkin. That should be melon, melon. That should be melon. I guess that there is melon and that's melon. Huh? What? That shouldn't be. Okay, that should be melon. That should be melon. Then I think we're done. Way easier than the last time we tried, but that was before I went to college for programming. It's pretty fun when you get something working. Nice. At least we still haven't made anything. I think Akoi has passed out, but he's the person I always go to for modding stuff. Not to volunteer him for things, but he may be willing to help or give guidance. The creator. The limit in what you can make. You want to add all sorts of stuff. Okay. So we have a little bit of gold. We don't have a ton. I guess our next thing then is to go on a mining adventure. Okay. So we have our villagers all healed up and they're ready to do things, except I want to get a librarian for a mending trade, but I don't have cows for leather, so I have to go into the Nether and either barter with piglins and hope they give me leather, or hunt hoglins, which is a pain, and hope they drop leather. So we got some gold. I'm gonna do the piglin way, and I think we're gonna mine some more gold before we do this, though. Anything is doable with practice. Anyone can learn it. No need to sell yourself short. Yeah, anyone can do it. Some people are going to be able to do it easier than others. But anyone can do it. No cows are around right now. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. All right, we're gonna bring an iron pickaxe and go through that first. So since I went mining last time, all I really went for were, excuse me, I'm recording here. Rude Enderman. The only thing I went for last time was, well, I mean, there was a little bit of coal, but I mostly just went for diamonds and I ignored all the other blocks. So we could just go through, like, look, there's, nope, that's iron. Never mind. Don't listen to me. I'm a liar. We could just go through and find all the gold that we skipped while diamond mining. So I think that's what we're going to do because the key is already lit up. So it should be pretty safe. Reverberation, that would be Sound Physics Remastered. Before. No, you two have been around at the same time. I'm pretty sure. Does it say... No, I can't check that here, can I? Yeah, following since 2019. Never sounded so echoey. I don't think I have any of the, I don't think I changed any of the default settings. All right, let's go this way first. No, we'll go down this way. And let's see if we can find some gold. Cave is so huge, no idea either way. I have no idea. I'm not sure. That's iron. I'm not looking for iron right now. I don't remember actually seeing a lot of gold. So we'll see how... Nope. Stop it, baby. We'll see how this goes. We're all derps in our own ways, Spicy. I'm not going to deny you're derp, but that doesn't mean I'm not also a derp. We're all derps down here. We're all derps together. One piece back by the spider spawner. All right. We'll have to go back that way. Oh, look, here's one right here. I really thought there'd be more around here. It's like, really, if you're seeing diamonds, you should also be seeing gold, because they're roughly in the same area. There's some gold up there. So we'll do this and we'll make our way over to the spider spawner. Come on, up, up. We need a 4x4 hitbox on baby zombies. They are so annoying. They really are. Oh, there's a hole up there. Where does this hole go? I'm not going to go very far and find out because I don't have any more torches. A bigger hitbox on baby zombies or a bigger hitbox on phantoms? Or both? Nothing around here. Still miffed that they didn't add mega gold veins along with the iron and copper ores. You know, the Badlands Maze doesn't have a lot, but it'd still be cool to find. So what stone would the gold be in? It's like you have tough, which will give you iron, and you have granite for copper. What would the gold be in? Diorite? Calcite? Andesite? Or is it just replacing iron veins and mesas, or I'm not against this idea. I'm just curious, like how functionally would you do it? There's some gold up there. But oh, ooh. I thought I was gonna fall to my death right there. Oh, no, that's iron. I'm pretty sure it's the same iron I looked at before and thought it was gold. Do you plan on streaming Subnautica 2 when it comes out? I'm not sure. It's my understanding there's some drama going on with Subnautica 2 at the moment. And people are concerned about the quality of the game. Because apparently, like, their leadership and the lead developers and everything was just, like, fired. Yeah. So it'll be a wait and see sort of thing. I still need to play Sub-Zero or Below Zero or whatever it's called. I have it. I have yet to play it. I know a lot of people don't like Below Zero as much as the first game. Oh boy. I've been tired all day today. All right, no more gold around here. And we checked over here already, right? Kind of losing track of where I've been. I don't remember checking over here, but I'm pretty sure I did. Just whiffed my sword twice there. I can feel the sleepiness suddenly kicking in. Really hard time getting into multiple games. Minecraft, Sea of Thieves, and Raid is about it for you. Whew. Yeah, I don't like juggling a lot of games at once. I don't really have a main game at the moment. All right, let's go over to the spider spawner. I play Minecraft. I've been playing some Warframe with friends. I hop in and out of Sea of Thieves sometimes. I haven't played Sea of Thieves in a bit. This launch of the season did not go well for me, and I haven't played it since it launched. All right, to the spider spawner, if I actually go the right way to get there. I've been really wanting to play RimWorld again. And I started playing it, and then I just got tired and haven't resumed, but I've been watching a ton of videos about it. Stay true to the real world, more or less. Nether, do the gold ore things really freely, and you find it. I really should have gone to the Nether to do this. Why didn't I do that? Why? My brain's not braining. We may have hit my brain limit. Whoa. Especially because I keep seeing iron and be like, ooh, gold. No, it's not gold. But this is gold. Yeah, I really should have just gone to the Nether to go mining. Nether gold, or you get an ingot. It's better use silk touch on it than fortune. Huh. I just basically never bother with nether gold. I'm debating what I'm going to do. What time is it? Oh, it's still early. I usually go for 4 hours, but I don't know if I'm going to make it tonight. Like, just like the last, like, 20 minutes, my energy's been like, boom. But now that we're over here, I seem to be getting a bunch of gold. I'm not refining gold more frequently. Let me record, because we just got like 10 pieces and I didn't record any of that. Man, I really should have came here first. You're like, yeah, there was a piece over there. No, there's a lot more than a piece. But a ton of pieces. All right, looking for some more. There's been a few pieces in the ceiling that I've just ignored because I'm lazy. I just don't feel like going up into the ceiling. All right, so if I need to make a bookshelf to make a lectern, I don't know why something in the music there just made me thought it was a zombie or something. So if you need what, 3 pieces of leather to make 3 books, to make 1 bookshelf, to make 1 lectern, right? So that's the minimum. No. So we need at least 3 pieces of leather. We need 4 pieces of leather. 5, so we need a lot more leather than I was thinking. That's iron. We are going to have to figure out probably a better solution for leather. Is that water, or is that just a fog effect over there? All right, looks like this piece up here might be the last one I get for now. Can I reach it from here? Let's see. There's lava nearby. Please don't fall in lava. Okay, there we go. So 41 pieces of gold, and I think we had what, 4 or 6 of that already on us. So we're gonna be able to smelt that. We'll be able to get enough to hopefully do what we need. That needs to be recorded again. My brain is just so god. Yeah, I don't think I'm making it into the 4th hour. Ooh, boy. I don't feel like going all the way around. Shortcut. Oh, perfect. We'll just plop that in there. All right, so we came back with 41 pieces of gold. We're going to smelt that up into ingots, and then we should be good to go to do some trading in the Nether to hopefully get our leather. Boom, just like that. All right, in the meantime, so we wanted to do a lectern. We wanted to do... Do I have any more flint? Yeah. So that's 5, 6, 7. All right, so we'll have 2 composters. We're going to get a lectern. I don't know if I really need to record this, but... Raid Shadow Legends. Come on, give me some flint. There we go. There's one. There we go. And then... No, and then. Got that. So we can get 2 farmers. Got to get those dudes to breed up a bit. Which, we're just going to throw on potatoes because we got lots of potatoes. Okay, we got a couple of these guys here. He's got the stick trade, so that's good enough. Beetroot and potatoes, no good. And beetroot and wheat, no good. I do have a mod here we can cycle things a little bit quicker with, but I'm not going to do that right now. Let that go. Okay. That's working. They're gonna have to breed up a bit, and hopefully we can get some babies. The gold. Why did I have arrows in there? The gold is going. That's smelting. Big tree. Okay. Yeah, I think my brain is done. I think I hit my limit today. I'm not sure why I hit it so easily today, but we did. So let's wrap up and do a raid. What are we feeling tonight? What do we want to do tonight? I'll go ahead and end the YouTube stream, well, the other channel stream here. So anyone who's hanging out in the other channel, thank you for hanging out. Appreciate having you. And let's see. Does this work? Oh, I don't think that went to both channels. Oh well. Next stream 7 p.m. Eastern time if you're here on the other channel. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. We're gonna end the YouTube, the blue cube, whatever.